So I'm here to talk to you today about side hustles and making them work for you. And also, there is no reason in this world why you should have $0 because there are so many opportunities in this world today to make some extra money. Now, it could be said that there aren't enough adequate jobs, and that's why people are resorting to this world of apps and deliveries and shopping for people. But let's just say this, it is there, it exists, and it's good. Because if you're like me, who is somewhat in between jobs, I'm a freelancer. I'm a graphic designer, art director by trade. That's been my career for the past 15 years. But I find myself in sort of a lull where the jobs aren't plentiful for me. And let's just be honest, my age is working against me. So over the years, I've had to become quite creative in generating income for myself, because though freelance graphic design, art direction, when it's good, it's great, but when it's kind of on a downward slope, you need to supplement your income. So over the years, I've become creative. And one of the things that I have done to make things work and to generate income for myself is dog sitting. And this dog to my left, chewing on a toy, is my own dog. And years ago, I needed somebody to keep her. So I saw a site, dogvacay.com, which is now merged with rover.com. And though I didn't use it at the time, I thought, I like dogs. Maybe I'll start doing that. And once I did, it's worked for me for the past 4 years. I've been dog sitting. I have a couple of regular guests, like this one right here. His name is Dollar. Dollar. And we're doing a video about money. But I have an influx of dogs that come in that rotate in and out throughout the year. And that's, you could charge anywhere from $20 to $55 a night. I charge $35 a night because of the location where I am. I don't think that most people on the south side of Chicago are really trying to pay to have their dogs watched. So, I keep my price pretty fair. It was 30, but because of inflation, I had to raise my rates. So if you're open to having strange dogs in your house, dog sitting is actually a viable option of making money, because it's passive income, because pretty much what you're doing is waking up, feeding the dogs, taking them out for a walk, or either just letting them out back if you have a backyard, bringing them in, and then for the next time, it's time for them to go out and walk and eat. And a lot of people are fearful of having dogs in their houses because, one, you might get an aggressive dog, or two, what if the dog's not housebroken? But I guarantee you, out of 4 years, I've had maybe 5 accidents, and that's 4 years of consistent dog sitting. So I wouldn't be worried. And most people who are boarding their dogs, they don't bring you aggressive dogs. And it also has on the app, what is the temperament? And you have that option of asking what is the temperament, as well as having a meet and greet with the dog owner to see if the dog is a good fit in your house. Because like my dog doesn't tend to like to play with other dogs. She gets along well because she's used to dogs. But if there's a young dog that's coming in, playing and jumping around, that's going to get her riled up. So anyhow, dog sitting is a good option for generating income. The next thing that I tried over the years is food deliveries. Now there's so many apps out there now that you can choose from. You have Grubhub, you have Seamless, which is Grubhub. You have DoorDash, you have Caviar, you have Postmates, and there are a host of others. The ones that I have tried over the years have been DoorDash first, and Postmates, and Caviar. The one that I find to be best for me at this time, I would say would be Caviar, but Caviar isn't in all cities. DoorDash is actually the one that you can actually get on easier, get on the app easier, and get on the schedule easier. So I would actually recommend DoorDash, but that's a whole nother video if we want to go in and dissect the different food delivery services. So, the next thing that has brought me the most money, as well as has fulfilled me the most, is Airbnb. Now, the whole concept to my friends, my family, or just random people on the street that I might talk to about it, they think Airbnb is a scary thing. And I'm not going to lie to you. When I first decided to do it, I was in a financial bind and I just stayed in an Airbnb in Jamaica. And I was thinking, I wish I could do that. I wish I could be an Airbnb host, but I live in the hood. Well, it's being gentrified. It's the south side of Chicago. I live in the hood. And I was thinking, nobody's going to want to come stay here. But as soon as I posted an ad, instantly I got a booking. And that just shows that the world isn't as scared or isn't believing the propaganda about your neighborhood. And though you might have maybe live in a rough neighborhood or whatever your issue may be, there is somebody out there that wants to book. Like if you don't have an extra bedroom, somebody might be willing to stay on your sofa. It's just how you serve it up. You take good pictures and boom, you post your listing and just see what happens. And here's the key thing that somebody told me that helped me remove my fear about Airbnb is you're trusting them and they're trusting you. So it's a two-way street. So 9 times out of 10, people aren't going to go buck wild when they come to your house. You set your rules because it's based on a rating system. So people who tend to book and travel around the world, they want to keep their ratings up in order for somebody to book them. So you see how it works? Trust them, trust you. And just list it. And I'm going to do a video later on about Airbnb and how it has fulfilled me. I've met people from all over the world. That's a whole nother story. So this brings me to my latest side hustle that I recommend to people in urban environments or even rural environments because it works. The app is in multiple cities. There are several apps. It's the shopping apps. You've seen them. You've seen Instacart. You've been in a grocery store and you've seen somebody with an Instacart t-shirt on or Instacart lanyard on, or people like looking at their phones trying to grocery shop. Those are probably people shopping for other people. And I just recently started shopping for other people, not with Instacart, but with Shipt, the other app. And I find that it's like delivering food. It's a little bit more labor intensive because you're actually looking up items, going to the shelf, finding the items throughout the store, which can be time consuming, and again, it's labor intensive. However, the thing that I like about grocery shopping versus food deliveries, is specifically in Chicago, is you can park at a grocery store parking lot and not worry about getting towed or ticketed. But when you're going to a restaurant in Chicago, you have to park. That's my app going off. You have to park at the restaurant and park at the person's house. So you're risking being towed twice. So I recommend this because my first week I did 30 shops, and that's excessive. But if I break it down for you, it's not excessive, because if somebody orders 5 items and another person orders 10 items, that's 15 items that you're looking for in a grocery store. You can do those 2 shops at once, and the money adds up. So in 1 week I made $500. And then on my second week, I made another $500. So my goal each week is $500. If I make more, great, because where I am now, this is a Saturday that I'm recording, I still have 1 more day to shop. So Sunday, which is going to be Super Bowl Sunday, is going to be off the chain. So I'm going to leave you with these options, and I will come back and follow up with some more tips and just my experience, because I have a lot to say about people and service. So subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and drop into the comments and tell me about your experiences.